to give. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football. And, Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking for room. It's Burrell.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Allen. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now, here's second and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And a big deflection on third down forces a fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a...
And the Trojans backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Finds some fresh air. He'll step out of bounds at the 13, and that gives him a little bit more room. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash and sizzle with USC offenses.
Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Now the play fake. This one's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Trying to set up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Good news for this offense is it hasn't taken them a long time to get into a rhythm in the passing game. That's already his 100th completion on the season. Put up some big numbers this year if they keep up at this pace.
He's in open space downfield. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Trojans used to be known for stupid. Second down coming up. They'll try the run. Makes one man miss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his...
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them...
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Motion from the back. Back to pass. A strike downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, the offense able to pick up some extra yards after that curl throw there because the QB got it to his guy early. He was able to turn around, make a guy miss, and go pick up some yak.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's Burks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Trojans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He's loose. Gets it on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, that tight end looking like a spelt wide receiver, laying out.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Got his man quickly. He stopped just inches short, had a good catch, tried to get it in, but was denied. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's Fowler. It's a running room. At the 30. There he goes. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
There's usually two different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and to keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Takes a hit as he fires. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the...
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
And That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching.
Oh, we're finally ranked 22. Damn, we're not 22. Northwestern. We're 3 now. Or, yeah. We're 5.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Glad to have you with us in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Northwestern. Looking for a gap. It's Burrell. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Pulls it in. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over.
What?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man
No,
downfield.
you fucker. How did
And
you
they
fucking
pick up a better
catch
than
up to me?
30 yards on
Like,
that
come on, bro.
completion before the defense
What
brings him
faster than
down.
that?
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. After that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
They'll run play action.
Okay,
And that's going to
that's
fall to the
ridiculous.
ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on third and short.
Get in there.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got his man on the right.
Okay, did he get it?
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not.
Nice.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And he's knocked down, but there's also
of course.
a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
I think. Holding. Dude, you've got to be joking.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Line getting set on second down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top.
Hurry up.
Unloads it left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Wow.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's got a chance. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Oh, you could have hit me right
Finds a
there,
tight
dude.
end. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Mitchell. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He puts a lot of air
please get it
down the sideline.
You got it. You got it.
And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Gain of 39 on the play. And that's good enough for a first down.
Kick a field goal. No, we didn't. Are you? What?
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Wants to go up top on first down. Got him
Oh, come
downfield.
on, man.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Doesn't SC always seem to have a quarterback right out of central casting and one that'll pick up a first down for you with his arm?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter the year. It just doesn't matter the number. It continues to churn out. They find those guys. Just such an easy place to recruit. When you got that kind of pedigree, you always find superstars at the quarterback spot.
caught in the backfield at spurts. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You got to give it to the defense. Took all of the quarterback's options away down the field. They forced them to check it down, and they were rallying around that fullback. Hats to the football, and they create a negative play.
He's got it.
The second down pass complete.
And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And their feature in this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Yep. Nice.
Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Touchdown, Trojans! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Can't stop him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the back.
Oh my God, go.
It's a seam wide open.
Let's freaking go, baby.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it, but it's...
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And deja vu again. I'm not surprised, man.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
He'll work his way down to the 28.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh,
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Okay.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. It's
Okay. Are you kidding?
off. 13th time he's done that this year.
Dumbass.
Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
Listen, you hear all...
The Trojans buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front.
Dude, oh my fucking
turnover can swing momentum.
Are you kidding me?
You know he would have loved to have tacked on a big return to that pick, but they've got it in the red zone at the 15. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout.
Okay.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. They just keep firing. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
It's a really nice job out there making the catch. I feel like fans are always expecting one of these Trojan receivers to be in the conversation for being best in the country, right? Because of the success they've had in the past and certainly in more recent years. There's a lot of pressure to play that position now at the Coliseum and at USC, but this guy right here, he has been making his mark on this offense.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slant, they got to win at the line of scrimmage right now. They got to make sure those DBs don't get there.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback?
Past the 1st down marker and still running. Touchdown, USC! He got loose and it was lights out after that. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big time.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Burrell. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
Oh.
No other words. That was just a terrible throw.
No fucking way, dude. This guy cannot be
We know
real.
how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Under fire. Fires one high and deep. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, come on.
And that is incomplete.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up or down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs. And now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage. And you just want to find some middle ground with some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
To throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Trojans have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And the Trojans are flying down the field. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Complete on the comeback. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Burrell. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting there, because on this drive...
Bitch, dude. Oh, 1st and goal, please. Bro.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Burrell. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Hawkins. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Touchdown, Trojans! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing.
That's weird, Dad. Come on, man, stop him. Go.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, in the first...
Fuck. Dude.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg. A strike downfield. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of...
Stop him, please.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one match...
All out of space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We're getting late in the season, and these two teams are still standing tall, undefeated, jockeying for playoff position, and now a clash that could shape their postseason prospects. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, one of the top teams in this conference, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, restate. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Let's talk for just a second here about USC and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Trojans are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Puts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the...
To the air, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Gain of 18. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking left. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Mitchell. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Touchdown, USC! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up. And
first play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This time on target.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
Gets it out quickly. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Connection to the right. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Trojans! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they...
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Right on the money. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Hawkins. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. fires to the wideout. It's complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Looking to get it in. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done a
touchdown Trojans, and that one will give them the lead.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from
they'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. He has been open all day, and the key to making him a Trojan legend is to just feed him the ball.
And the key to every USC team is finding the playmakers, giving them the football, giving them a chance. If they're covered, they're open. If it's man, they're open. If it's zone, they're open. Feed those star wide receivers.
Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has...
Max going for the goal line. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation...
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This crowd knows when to bring it. Snags it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show.
So now it's second and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that's exactly what I want.
The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true. So I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore.
This is what the console looks like. We're facing Clemson so far. Number 2. Wait a minute. Oh, is Penn State? Does Penn State have the bye?